Hello! Welcome back to OpenRA. Hopefully we will be finishing this today. Other things to play. Other Command & Conquer games mostly. We've only got 4 more missions. One of them is, well, 2 of them, I suppose you would say, are split. And then we've got this one, which will either take, like, I don't know, 10 minutes or, like, half a day, depending on how garbage I want to actually be at the game. Let me adjust the volume there we go. So, we'll play this one on normal, because I know what this one is. Calcus Island contains a large quantity of ore that we need. The Allies are well aware of our plans and intend to establish their own base. See to it that they fall, or fail. That's definitely fail. In addition, capture their radar center. I don't remember if that's a primary objective or not. Suppose we could very easily check that. It is a primary objective, so. We start with an MCV, obviously, and 2 Grenadiers, which are utterly worthless because they are Grenadiers. We've discussed this previously. What we also start with... Don't know why I'm building a kennel, I'm not going to use the units. We also start with an airdrop that happens when you build a power plant, I think. It might just happen on a timer. But we also start with this song. And the game has decided it'd be a good idea to play this song, so... There you go. It's a classic song. This map is basically an island, which is right here. It's obviously larger than that small circle that I just made, but it's right across there. 2 of those. I don't know how much power we'll have after that. And then the rest of the map is basically an L-shaped chunk of land along the outside of the map this way. So we go up this way, there's some ore here, some more ore up here. I don't remember if it replenishes or not. And then to the east of where I just was is, that's 60, that's 100. We can afford it. Just east of where I was up there is a relatively minor allied base that we'll have to deal with. Now theoretically, I shouldn't need any flame towers, but I might build we'll build 2 flame towers just for early game purposes here, but theoretically you shouldn't need any. Primarily because the base that's going to be capable of attacking you up here, it gets reinforcements from off the map, but the base that's going to be capable of attacking you from up there is not going to do a whole lot once you capture that radar dome and take control of the area. It's not going to be able to do anything. Fortunately, it has occurred to me, actually, we might still just be able to build 2 of these. In fact, I'm going to build 2 of these in a somewhat comical manner. And this was a thing they did a lot in, I think pretty much, did you just run him over? Or just do that? They do this to ore refineries and Tiberium refineries and like all of the Command & Conquers. They have a nub. When you're allowed to place them, they have a nub and then like a chunk down here as far as the footprint, so you can always put buildings like right inside of the structure sometimes. It's a little bit weird, especially the Tiberium refineries. It looks like you're building stuff inside of them sometimes. In the meantime, though, I have no money, so... Construction complete. Well, I don't have much to deal with you, but you should probably just go ahead and like drive back here to do something, but you know, please shoot him, thank you. Alright, you're seriously gonna follow him all the way back there? They're probably gonna blow him up, which makes me sad, unfortunately. Ooh, well. Yeah, he died. I'll just build a new one, which means I'll have to build 2 new ones, but I suppose that's what I was going to build anyway. Let's put you there. That almost gave us negative power because that thing was preparing. We had 10 power left over apparently. Well, now we'll have a whole bunch.
Complete.
Once those 2 ore trucks are done, we'll probably start. I really don't need that many ore trucks actually. I'll build one.
Unit ready.
The service depot, because that unlocks heavy tanks, right? Yeah. I think in Tiberian Sun, maybe it's not Tiberian Sun. Maybe it is Tiberian Sun. I don't know. I think in Tiberian Sun, there's the base, by the way. It the repair pad or whatever it is only unlocks the MCV, so it's not required otherwise to build stuff. But here is the base. It's not much. This mine layer. It doesn't do anything. The AI is capable of laying mines, but whatever. Go ahead and start producing.
Training.
10 of you, 5 of you. That'll take like 1 billion years. Then.
Training.
I hate grenadiers, but I'll build some anyway. There's also an MCV over here. Doesn't do anything. Actually, no, wait, it does do something. That's right. When you attack this base, I believe.
Unit ready.
That will go on to, or maybe it's just time, I'm not sure. It'll go on to a transport into the island over there.
Unit ready.
No one shooting over you? Thought I heard shooting. But either way, that goes over there, they build a base. It's not much of a base, it's not particularly difficult to take, so. Let's actually move forward. Wow, I didn't.
Training.
Silos, man. Good lord. We're also going to build some planes here in a moment. In fact, we can go ahead and get started on that.
Ready.
We're going to have to do some scouting here because I think there's some units that just park in this area and do a whole lot of nothing. Here they are. Alright, well there goes all my grenadiers, because grenadiers. Mostly just want to clear this out so it's available for my, well, you guys aren't going to. So it's available for my harvesters if I need them. Which I
Unit ready.
Oh, rip all of those people.
Ready. Unit
I didn't
ready.
like them anyway, so whatever. I'm pretty much just building them for fodder for attacking these turrets and stuff.
Silos needed.
I'll put you down there, and we're only going to build one plane for now. We'll probably build a second one later, it depends. For now, though, I want this plane primarily for scouting.
Unit ready.
Now, I could use it to scout the island to show you what it is, but there are actually units on the island. Which does include anti-air capable units, unfortunately. Well. I wasn't expecting them to attack me with boats, to be honest, but apparently they are. Apparently quite a lot of boats, actually. This is unfortunate, because now I have no power. This displeases me. You can shoot him. I should probably have removed him from the area, but I was a bit late to that party. Right, we need to remove everyone, because I can't shoot over there. Why are neither of you gathering? Who knows? Is he still sat over there? Because I really would like to kill him. I guess I could use the plane, that would make the most sense. No, he has anti-air, I forgot, because he's a boat. I know I have low power, shut your pie hole. Fix that in a minute, assuming this doesn't die before then. Go ahead, build a few submarines to deal with the boats that I forgot exist in this mission. I know you, oh freaking, I know you people can go diagonals, don't give me this crap where you can't, don't park on top of this thing. I have my doubts that that plane's actually going to kill that. I should also probably build this power plant somewhere. Yeah, you're not gonna do anything to it, are you? You're out of, yep, you're out of juice. Oh, we should have a sub momentarily. Now subs, I believe they behave the same in literally every Command & Conquer that has them, so in order to fire they must surface. Which makes no sense from a submarine standpoint, but in order to fire you must surface the submarine, which means you're capable of being attacked by things that can only shoot surface vessels.
Unit ready.
Somewhat unfortunately.
Unit ready.
I told him to move back, but he didn't, so whatever. Not you. Actually, well, it doesn't matter now. Shoot everything! Focus targets. Shoot that man, no kill him. And then, no,
Unit lost.
freaking whatever.
Unit ready.
Good enough.
Ready.
Pull you guys back. Prepare you at some point. This is probably more than enough subs for now. Did it really? Alright, well he's useless, so that kind of nullifies the fact that he exists. That's unfortunate. On the plus side, nothing else can ever be built back here, hopefully, because he can't move at all. Can you set a waypoint for the...
Unit
Oh,
ready.
you can set a waypoint for the repair things. Sweet. Go ahead and get my plane up. I just want to make sure, see if there's anything else in this patch up here, because this is the rest of the ore that we're going to have access to for this part of the mission. A bunch of dudes with rocket launchers over there, which is unfortunate. Which I'm not going to be doing anything to, because I am weak to rockets, as you probably suspect. This is the island itself, and there should be some units down here. Yeah, there they are.
Unit ready.
I don't want to deal with them with my plane, because my plane is, again, weak to rockets. Really weak to anything explosive, to be honest, but whatever. Just that rockets are the only thing that can hit it, usually. Although there is replenishing ore up here, just not very much. Alright,
Unit
so I got a
ready.
bunch of dudes with rockets, which means you guys should probably be the ones going forward first. And then we'll bring up the rear relatively quickly to give them support in case anything shows up.
Unit lost.
Or if they all die to the dudes with rockets, you never know. Like that tank, there you go. Oh, my tank-based friend.
Unit ready.
Everyone chill here for a bit. I want my D2 rockets up here. You guys are dancing. Good to know. And yeah, they've already buggered off to build their base. It's probably fairly easy to actually stop that, because you just have to deal with the boats that are available.
Unit ready.
So if you don't worry about attacking the base by land like I do, you probably wouldn't need to worry about much. Attack that direction. No, not freaking whatever, just kill the things. That's all I care about. This is where the reinforcements via land come, by the way. Please don't shoot him. I do appreciate your compliance. I really don't want you on that side, to be honest. I really want you on that side. So once that turret is dead, there we go. We'll back those guys up. I've lost my ability to like speak the words in any reasonable manner. You guys up. For really no reason whatsoever. And you lot are going to shoot that turret. Preferably without dying to that boat. Which, amazingly, they didn't aggro, so. The next thing I'm going to do is build 2 engineers. Note I'm only building 2. That was very specific number. Don't actually know why I let them shoot that. You can shoot that, that doesn't do anything.
Ready.
In fact, I'm not going to use it for anything, unless I wanted to sell it, but whatever. Old man, spy plane height. We can send it here, I think. Something around there.
Ready.
Right, come, my friends, and we need to build some transports because I let them get over there, so... Sure, whatever, you can shoot that. Yeah, there's the base they set up. Oh. There's not much there. 'Tis no threat. One day they'll kill that, maybe.
Unit ready.
Should probably build a couple more subs, because that one's stuck, and I need to get rid of all these boats over here at some point. Well, apparently he's gonna help get rid of the boat. He's probably gonna aggro it, though. Nope, he's just gonna look at him funny.
Unit ready.
Now, when I played this mission last,
Select target.
this is not gonna go well, I'm just gonna do it for giggles. When I played this mission last, these guys behaved a la Command & Conquer Generals, yeah, so they still do that. So they capture stuff, and then it doesn't use the engineer. It's a little bit weird how they keep changing like that, but whatever.
Structure captured. Unit lost.
Let's see.
Unit lost.
You come hither. I desire you.
Unit lost.
Primarily because I don't want those dudes blowing all the things up when they drive over there, because they're very aggressive, are these V2s. I wish they weren't, but they are.
Unit ready.
Now my build menu is all sorts of screwed up. Hello. And that's why you leave your dudes over there. It is possible for your submarines to shoot at nothing, by the way. They do it fairly frequently. Oh lord, why are there so many of you? That's not gonna go very well.
Naval unit lost.
I lost a naval unit, guys. Who would have suspected? You can shoot him from that range, come on. Unfortunately, I appear to have aggroed the freaking boats, which are probably going to kill my V2s, but no. To be honest, I don't really need these V2s anymore, so. For my
Training.
sub-buddies. Come, sub-based friend, I need you primarily for scouting. I should probably tell them to, like, go over there or something, so they stop getting stuck on everything. Look at all the things we can build now. We can actually build a naval yard, which, to be honest, I'd rather have a naval yard than a sub-bin.
Unit ready.
Naval yard, in my opinion, is a straight-up better building than the sub-bin. Has better units than the sub-bin. Unfortunately, the Soviet side of this campaign cannot build the naval yard, or the shipyard, I guess is what it's calling it,
New construction.
without capturing a building.
Spy plane ready. Unit ready.
The spy plane is ready. I could also probably have just captured this building, but
Unit lost.
alright, well. Thanks, V2 rocket. I appreciate your compliance with the order not to kill my engineers. Freaking idiot. Whatever.
Structure captured.
Doesn't matter. Now that we've captured that, these guys aggressively drive over here and try to blow it up very rudely. I prefer if you idiots didn't shoot V2 rockets at our own building, but whatever floats your boat. And I believe those reinforcements will now always attack that area. I'm gonna try and capture that just for giggles. How's your base going over here? Probably fairly well. Let's see. We can build gunboats, which are somewhat mediocre. We can also build destroyers, which are much less than somewhat mediocre, thankfully.
Structure captured.
I'm gonna make this one the primary.
Building selected.
Primary just means that's the building the units will attempt to come out of unless there's something blocking them. So those guys are set up. Now obviously, we're not just gonna be able to just... Please stop that. We're not gonna be able to just walk into the back of this base because that would be silly. It would be great, but unfortunately it is silly. And I don't think this sub can actually go down anymore, so it doesn't matter. Once they're crit, I don't think they're capable of submerging anymore. Yo, where'd you go? You were just shooting at me. Did they just evaporate? What happened there? Who knows, but I can shoot the base with these fancy destroyers that I have. Except for you, because you can't do anything because you're useless. Now obviously submarines are good against boats, that is like their entire purpose is to be good against boats, but, you know, I'd much prefer having boats that can shoot, you know, like this, than to have submarines, to be honest. Maybe it's just me, I don't know. Now gunboats I don't actually like using. Weak versus ground units and aircraft. Strong versus naval. They're basically your anti-sub. I think they're basically your anti-sub.
Unit ready.
Now, there are also cruisers that you can build. They're not available in this particular mission, obviously. Technically, these aren't available in this particular mission either, but... You guys can shoot that, right? Maybe not.
Unit ready.
What we could do is this. Use this sub for sight, even though that doesn't make any sense, but whatever. The cruisers are basically just destroyers, except with twice as many missile launchers, or rocket launchers, or whatever the heck these guys are using. And I believe they deal slightly more damage.
Unit ready.
So at some point we're going to need to send tanks over there. Let's get some relatively healthy tanks. The rest of you scrubs can just sit there. As well as you guys for giggles. Alright.
Naval unit lost.
I lost a naval unit, apparently. Somehow, from somewhere,
Unit ready.
is clearly a boat somewhere that just blew that dude up because I saw the missile.
Ready.
I have the faintest idea where he is, what he's doing, to be honest. I want to make sure this is clear because I don't think it is. It is not. This guy in his friggin' power plants?
Unit ready.
Now, unfortunately, there's not a way to make these guys automatically dump by, like, clicking on terrain. That is a feature that is nice to have, but we unfortunately don't. We have to send them close to land to auto-deploy like that, and then you just hit D, basically. But do the thing with which you deploy. Whatever, just do it this way. But you don't want to deploy now. There we go. They'll figure it out one day, don't worry. Then once you're out, you guys can leave because I don't care. Alright. Now they do build some turrets over here.
Unit ready.
Obviously, you can see them there. I believe they only build 2. We'll see in a second. Yep, there's just 2 over here. We should probably kill those, to be honest.
Unit
Oh,
lost.
they actually built a couple camo. This would make logical sense to do, but they built a couple camo gun boxes, which you can't see until they shoot. Which would make sense because they are camoed. Do we have to set up a base here? Just have to defeat the Allied forces. Probably all of the Allied forces. You can set up a base here, there's a ton of money.
Unit ready.
Particularly if you set up a base early. But we didn't, so in fact I'm probably not going to. You don't need to. It probably just speeds the mission up if you do that. Probably speeds the mission up if you actually use your original base to build units and stuff. There we go. This is probably the last of the units, except for apparently this guy who's no one has decided to shoot at for some reason. I wish all my V2s didn't shoot at the same time. It makes me moderately sad.
Objective command.
When you get units over here of any land variety that is not airdropped, I believe it can't be airdropped. Maybe when you kill those units, I'm not sure. You get an automatic airdrop of a bunch of units over there to help you out. Not entirely necessary, but whatever.
Terminate.
Tis not a difficult mission, I just take it slow, because I take everything slow. However, the next 2 missions, it may not go very well, so thanks for watching, I'll see you then.